There was a little mistake with question number 4, 5 and 9 of 13.1. Let's discuss it again. So exercise 13.1 question number 4. I have already written, I will not discuss. Only thing I want to show you here. A cubical block of side 7 centimeter is surmounted by a hemisphere. Okay, so there is a cubical okay. Yeah. On this space you have a hemisphere. This was the situation actually. So the question is, what is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere? The greatest diameter will be the side of the face. Greatest diameter equals to side, which is 7 centimeter. Then there was a question, find the surface area of the solid. So when you talk about surface area, the mistake what we are doing was, so this is a cube. This is a cube. Over this, when you are keeping a hemisphere, so we are doing a mistake. We are not subtracting that area it is occupying on this. That was the mistake. So look at here. There are 6 faces. So surface area will be surface area of cube. So when you talk about surface area of cube, you are talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces plus this one you are talking, which you are keeping over this. This one you are talking. So curved surface area of hemisphere. But this circular part, actually it is like this, na? This part is 2 pi r square. But this part cannot be counted because you have to cover up, you have to count only outer part. So outer part means 2 pi r square. This circle you have to make it minus because the circle is occupying over the face. So that is why minus area of circle. So conclusion is what? What will you get? Then you will get R, you got R is equal to 2R is 7, R is equal to 7 by 2. So you will get here surface area of cube, that is 6a square, and you remember a is equal to 7 plus 2 pi r square curved surface area minus circle is pi r square. This is the mistake we are doing. So 6a square plus pi r square. Calculation you do. Put the value of a, put the value of r. Okay, this is 4. Then go back to 5. Question number 5. So what was the mistake again in the question number 5? Try to see. Question number 5 question is, a hemispherical depression is cut out one face of a cubical wood. A similar question again here. Hemispherical is cut off. If this is a cube, again same thing here. A cut off you can show it here like this, not there. cutoff we can show. This is yes, the on this face you are cutting off like this. So cutting off means when you cut off, it will be deep inside. Imagine you are keeping a bowl. Bowl means a cup you are keeping on this. Cup is what? Top is. So this cut off part is like this. Means this is empty. This part became empty, no? Cut off. This part is empty. Then this face will be shape will be like this. That means over a face, if this is a face, your cut off means this circular part is cut off. Then your cut is like this. Means this will remain, this will remain, this area will remain, this will not remain. This will not remain. That means what will be there? 6 surface area of cube plus 2 pi r square. Okay, so let's read the question again. You are finding. Acha, side is L, side equals to L. Then block, determine hemisphere equals to edge of the cube. Diameter, the diameter of this one equals to side. That means 2r equals to L, r is equal to L by 2. You got it now? Okay, then determine the surface area of the remaining solid. So what will be the remaining solid? Total surface area will be, look at here, total surface area. First it will be surface area of cube plus there will be cut like this. Cut means how much it is? Now 2 pi r square. But from 2 pi r square, this part is empty because you have cut off. Imagine a cup like this. Cup ka top is cut off, empty. So empty part you have to remove. Pi r square. This is the situation. Okay. So for that, what will be the answer for us? That is 6L square plus pi r square. That is 6L square plus pi. R is L by 2 square. So try to simplify. Okay, simplification is homework for you. Then you go to question number 9. What is question number 9? Question number 9 is a wooden article is made by scooping out a hemisphere. That is, a wooden article is made by scooping out a hemisphere from each of a cylinder shown in the figure. Means question number 9 is like this. There was a cylinder. Then you are scooping out. Scooping out means the new figure is equivalent to like this. This situation. Okay. So what will you get there? Curve surface area. This outside is curve surface area. So required area will be curve surface area of cylinder curve surface area of cylinder plus plus what? This part and this part means 2 into curved surface area of two hemisphere. This is the situation because this part is empty actually. So it is like this, curved surface area, then this part and this part. This part is 2 pi r square, this is 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r h plus 2 into 2 pi r square. So if you take 2 pi r common, then what is left out? H 2 pi r gone 2 r. Now you have to put the value. What are the values given to us? So find out what is h given. From your question you find out what is h, then find out what is r. That you put. Okay. Now we'll go to next part. Next part is 13.2. Let's see what is 13.2 then. Okay, let's see exercise 13.2. What is our first question? That is, a solid is in the shape of a cone. A solid is in the shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere. Standing on a hemisphere with both their radii being equal. With both their radii being equal. Okay, equal to 1 centimeter, and height of the cone is equal to its radius. And height of the cone is equal to its radius. Okay, find the volume of the solid in terms of height. Find the volume of the solid in terms of height. Okay, let's see then. The situation is like this. There is a hemisphere. Above this there is a cone. Now the radius r and r are equal. This is r, this is also r. Also you are told height of the cone h is also equal to r. This height is also equal to r. So volume means volume of hemisphere plus volume of the cone. So volume of the solid you are given h equals to r equals to 1 centimeter. So volume of the solid, what will be volume of the solid? Volume of the cone plus volume of the hemisphere. So volume of the cone formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h plus volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now in place of r you write 1, in place of h also you write 1. So it will be 1 by 3 pi r is 1 square into 1 plus 2 by 3 pi 1 cube. So 1 cube square into 1 is 1. That means it became pi by 3 plus 2 pi by 3. Okay. So denominator is same. Take the LCM. Pi plus 2 pi 3 pi by 3. That is pi centimeter cube. Okay, you got the first question. Let's see the second one. Let's see what is the second one. Second one is Rachel, an engineering student, question number 2. Rachel, an engineering student, was asked to make a model shaped, was asked to make a model shaped like a cylinder, shaped like a cylinder with two cones attached to attached at its two ends. Okay, then what happened? By using a thin aluminum sheet, that I will not write. The diameter of the model is 3 centimeter. The diameter of the model is 3 centimeter and its length is 12 centimeter. If each cone has a height of 2 centimeter, if each cone has a height of 2 centimeter, find the volume of the air contained in the metal. Find the volume of the air contained in the model. Situation. Okay, let me explain you the meaning of this. The situation is like this. Like there is a cylinder. Two ends are attached with a cone. One cone is here, one cone is here. is like this. Diameter, which one is diameter? This is your diameter. Diameter means 2r. अच्छा, first step, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, and you join it like this. Total length okay, suppose PQ. Diameter is 2r. Diameter is 3 centimeter. So 2r is 3 centimeter. Okay. Height, that means r is equal to 3 by 2 centimeter. Now look at AP is the height. This is height. This is also height. H, height of the cone. Height of the cone. H equals to 2 centimeter. Means this is 2 centimeter. This is also 2 centimeter. The remaining part, look at here, PQ, that is height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder. Which one? PQ. Suppose this is capital H. Different symbol. How much it is? Total is 12. So from 12, how much you have to take minus? Now 2 here, 2 also here. So 2 plus 2. That means 8. Volume of the air contained. Volume of the air means volume in the cone, volume in the cylinder. So volume of both. So you can write volume of the air contained equals to volume of the cylinder plus volume of 2 cones. Volume of 2 cones. So what is the formula volume of the cylinder? Volume of the cylinder is pi, because R is same for both. This is also R for cone, R for cylinder. R square, but H is different. Then 2 into 1 by 3 pi R square. This H is different. So always try to take common. Pi R square common. Pi R square common. H plus 2 by 3 small h. Put the value of R. Put the value of H, put the value of H. Pi is 22 by 7. Simplify. Homework is homework for you. Okay, see the next one. Next one is question number 3. Question number 3. A gulab jamun contains sugar syrups up to about 30% of its volume. Okay, then find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns? 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends, with length 5 centimeter and diameter 2.8 centimeter. Diameter 2.8 centimeter. Okay, so it will be like this. Let's make a gulab jamun first. Gulab jamun is like this. The cylindrical shape with a hemisphere. Okay. Just imagine like this. Okay. Total length, the diameter is given how much? Length is 5 cm. Look at here. Length means this point to this point. This length equals to 5 centimeter. That means this is R. This is also R. So height of the cylinder how much? Height of the cylinder, how much it will be? Now 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter minus R plus R. 1 R is gone from here, 1 R is gone from here. Then what is R here? 2 R is 2.8 centimeter. R equals to 2.8 by 2, 1.4 centimeter. So height H, 5 minus 1.4 plus 1.4. This height H. So that will be 5 minus 2.8 centimeter. That will be 2.2 centimeter. Okay, then what is volume of one gulab jamun? Let's find out. What is volume of one gulab jamun? Volume of one gulab jamun. That is volume of the cylinder. Volume of the cylinder, this part plus 2 hemisphere. Plus 2 hemisphere plus volume of 2 hemisphere. That means this is pi r square h plus 2 into 2 hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Always take common, I told you. Common means how much? Pi r square common. Common method is always easy for you. So common means pi r square common. Here is h plus 4 by 3 r. Then what will do? Put the value of h, put the value of r. Then volume of this you find out. Then volume of 45 gulab jamuns. That is 45 into what? This part. Whatever value you will get here, that will multiply here. Okay. Then what is volume of the syrup then? 30%. Therefore, volume of syrup, that is 30% of total volume. 30% into total volume. Total volume will come out from here, 45 into this part. This part value you put here, that will be 45 into this. This value you will multiply here. Then you will get your answer. I am leaving it homework so that you will have a good practice over this. Okay, see the next one. Calculation is important for you. Okay, I am leaving question number 4 as homework. Let me see if you can do. Question number 4 is homework. Try easy question, not difficult. Question number 5. Question number 5. So question number 5 is, a vessel is in the form of a inverted cone. Vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. Okay, then its height is 8 centimeter. Its height is 8 centimeter and the radius of its top and the radius of its top, which is open, is 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to the brim. It is filled with water up to the brim, means full. When lead sorts, each of which is sphere, when the lead sorts each of which is a sphere, of radius 0.5 centimeter are dropped into the vessel 1/4 of the water flows out. 1/4 of the water flows out. Okay. Find the number of lead shots dropped into vessel. Find the number of lead shots dropped into the vessel. This I will try to explain it. There is a conical vessel like this. Okay, this radius 5, height 8. So what you are doing is, suppose you are putting your hand in a bucket of water. What do you see? The water flows out. How much water? Now equals to volume of the hand. The same thing here. When you put the leads like this, the water flows out. Water flows out. How much? Now 1/4 volume of cone. That means 1/4 volume of cone is occupied by these leads. Leads means sphere. So how many spheres like this will put so that 1/4 the volume of the cone will come out. So to discuss that, first we see height of cone h 8 centimeter. Radius of cone r 5 centimeter. Radius of cone capital R you take 5 centimeter. Then sphere, radius of sphere. Sphere radius is smaller 0.5. Radius of sphere r equals to 0.5. Then you can write volume of water flows out equals to n into n means number, volume of sphere, n into volume of sphere. Okay, so if I write 1/4, because volume of water flows out how much? 1/4. So 1/4 into volume of cone, n into volume of sphere. Okay, then 1/4 volume is 1/3 pi capital R square h equals to n into 4/3 pi r cube. Simple method you see. N you want to find out. 3 cancel. What else is cancelled? Pi is cancelled. Then 1/4 into this r is 5 square into 8. You can cancel. This will be 2 equals to n into 4 into 0.5 cube. Let's bring these two numbers this side. What do you get? 5 into 5 into 2. 5 into 5 into 2. This 4 will come down. 0.5 3 times. 0.5 0.5, 0.5 equals to 8. Now look at here, after decimal 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, you need 1000. So 5 into 5 into 2 into 1000 by 4 into 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 into 1000 equals to 8. Then 3 digits, 3 zeros go. So denominator will be 5 into 5 into 2 into 1000, 4 into 5 into 5 into 5. That is it. Easy method, 5 cancel. This cancelled here. 2. So look at here. 5 2s are 10. 10, 1 0 will go. That means 1000 divided by 10 equals to 8. 1000 divided by 10. So 1 0 is gone. Therefore, n is equal to 100. Number of leads you will put is 100. So remaining we will do in the next class.